One of the many things I love about Nashville is kind of no matter where you're at in the city, you're generally within walking distance of great food and great coffee. So cheers to you this rainy morning. What's up, everyone? I'm Nick Buffano. Thank you so much for checking out the Harbor Music YouTube channel. Really appreciate everyone who has checked out all of our videos, liked and subscribed. I'm having a ton of fun doing this, and it's just a lot of fun. Today, I kind of wanted to go over what I bring along with me on the road so that I can stay on top of my project and also stay creative and really not lacking anything that I need to get projects done. So these are my travel essentials. So because I'm usually working out of hotel rooms or Airbnbs, I don't have access to studio monitors unless I'm checking out a buddy's studio or doing something like that. So the first things first is a really great pair of headphones. These are the Bear Dynamic 1990 Pros. They're open back headphones. I really like open back headphones when I'm working for a long period of time. I don't feel confined. I don't feel like I'm, in my little bubble and disconnected from the outside world. These are incredible. They're super accurate. They also come with different headphone cushions that change the bass response too. I just chose these ones because they felt the most accurate to me. But they're really durable. They come with an awesome hard shell case, and I can mix for hours on them and not feel fatigued. Couple other fun things that are really versatile, and I actually think they sound pretty good, is the Sphere LX microphone. This is actually made by Universal Audio. What's really cool about this is a digital modeling microphone, which I'm not usually super into, but this one actually sounds incredible. So it's a plug-in inside of my computer. I can capture the audio and either while we're taking it down to tape or while we're mixing, you can change the characteristics of the microphone. So it would be nice to bring out one of my nice tube microphones, but this is close enough, and I don't think sacrifices quality by any means. But I can do a lot of different things with this. I could cut a vocal, I could track an acoustic guitar, heck, you could even put this on a snare drum if you needed to. But it's really, really cool, and it's stereo as well, so you can do a lot of fun polar patterns while you are tracking something down. This is my favorite DI of all time. It's the Acme Motown DI. You never know when you're going to need to track something through a DI, and so this just always kind of lives in my Pelican whenever I'm on the road. And it's a little bit of a warmer, darker sounding DI. So you got to kind of make sure you're aware of that. But this thing just has character, which is always what I'm looking for when I'm tracking or mixing. So I'm actually borrowing this, kind of like a long-term borrowing this from one of my friends, but this is just a little Arturia Mini Lab MIDI controller. I don't do a lot with this, but just in case I need to, if we're writing something and I need to put kind of a drum idea down, or heck, even track some piano or keyboard sound there, I've got that with some built-in VSTs and things like that. Arguably, the coolest little accessory is this pouch right here, mainly because it has the Piasol bird from Alton, Illinois. If you don't know what that is, you should Google it. It's super cool. But inside this really convenient small case, I keep a ton of mainly guitar accessories. I've got a slide, shout out Tyler Bryant, a pair of backup in-ears, another glass slide, and then a bunch of picks and a capo. These are the best capos ever, by the way. If you use a Kaiser, you're wrong. Just kidding. And then a charging brick right here. But it's just nice. These things tend to just get spread all over your desk or fall in your backpack. And so having it all in one convenient Piasol branded pouch is really, really helpful. Obviously very important to bring along my laptop. I'm mixing on an older laptop, believe it or not, but that's because my Apollo is doing most of the work on processing and things like this. So this is a 2019 MacBook Pro. I just hate sitting super close to a computer, so I always bring a keyboard along with me. And then my interface that I bring along is the Apollo X4. This thing's awesome. It's really powerful, and it's a really small format. Also comes with 4 preamps built into it, and also 2 high Z inputs. So I could track a small drum kit if I need to. I can do percussion overdubs, track a vocal. There's also 2 Q mixes for headphones. It's a really, there's a lot of options built into this. It's kind of like an updated or like an upgraded version of the Twin, which is really popular. And I really don't have to sacrifice any DSP processing on mixes or tracking or anything like that. I'm also a trackball guy. However, on the road, I bring along the Magic Mouse just because trackballs are kind of clunky to carry around. They're super big, and I know how to get around on this, but the computer setup is pretty streamlined and makes for an easy setup, and it all fits inside a Pelican case. I got to bring my pedal board along with me. It's just hard to replicate all that in the box, and I like kind of the tactileness. This is a Brady case that this sits in and kind of goes with me everywhere. Some other things that maybe aren't as fancy but are really important: good hard drives. I like these SanDisk Extreme Slim Portable. It's a 1 terabyte hard drive, and then of course the tried and true Lacey hard drive. I name all my hard drives, so this is Jack from 2024. Also a dongle. I like this one because you get a lot of power from both of the USB-C ports, so I can connect the MIDI controller, my keyboard, a phone, another display if I want to run an HDMI out of it. One other piece of gear that is a bit of I hate to say a game changer because I don't think it's revolutionary and I don't think it sounds as good as real amps, but obviously I can't bring out all those fancy amps we have at the studio when I'm on the road. So the Strymon Iridium is awesome. I actually always bring this to gigs as well, just in case my amps go down. I've got a really great backup solution here. What I dig about this is I've got 3 amp sounds with 3 different cab combinations at all times. So if I'm tracking something and it's like, okay, we'll do a Fender type thing here and then a Vox thing on the other side, I can very easily switch between tones. And this thing is robust, and Strymon's pretty well known for building really quality gear. So I dig it, and I think it's good to have as a backup, but also on the road, it's very, very convenient. Last little bit of good information is just good quality cases. Now look, you can go out and buy a Pelican case. They're amazing, kind of industry standard. However, Harbor Freight makes a line of cases called their Apache series, and they're like a third of the price. So this is like a really good travel size for me. I don't know what dimensions it are. I don't know, 18 inches or so. All this gear that you just saw fits into here. And so I don't ever have to worry about stuff getting broken during transit. Also, a lot of guitar players are hip to this, and you should be. These mono cases are insane. This is actually Tyler's that I brought along with me, but I can fit 2 guitars in here. It's super durable, really robust, and I don't have to worry about headstocks breaking or things getting damaged. I did want to give a shout out to a friend of ours who's making an incredible bunch of guitars. It's Will Conger. He's from the St. Louis area. This guitar here actually belongs to my good buddy Taryn Smith, who you may have seen him earlier. He's sitting right back over there. But this is called the Willow, and it's a super versatile guitar. I love these P90s, and then getting a little bit of wiggle stick on there is awesome. But if you haven't, check out Mallory Hand-Built Guitars on Instagram. We're doing really cool stuff. It was a super fun video to make. I'm just in Nashville for a few days, hanging out with some buddies and working, and out here with Matt Jordan as he's got a couple rights and meetings, things like that. Don't let the road be an intimidating place. You can get great work done here, and it's actually really inspiring to make music sometimes outside of your space. Anyways, hope you dig it. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.